So Dave, what does kayaking mean to you?
Well, kayaking for me is it's a great sport, and both for personally being active and fit, but it's also close to nature. And for me, it's just something where when I'm out on the water, I can just switch off and get away from the hustle and bustle of day-to-day life. Yeah, it's just a brilliant sport.
How did you start kayaking with people with disabilities?
So I started kayaking with people with disabilities through, I think it was through skiing. So my wife and I were both quite involved in disabled skiing. So with lots of different materials, and I've always been a paddler, and the two just sort of came together. So we investigated what the options were, and we managed to get available through the sport of the Stiftung Cerebral, like lots of adaptive materials, and we just started offering it to people.
What are your experience of kayaking with those affected?
I think paddle sports it's just a special experience, and I think no matter what the disability is, whether it's someone who's in a wheelchair that can just have the freedom of movement to go anywhere where they want, or if it's a more severe disability, then just that experience of being close to nature, close to the water, being outside, and just experiencing life with a different perspective. And I think it's really amazing what we can really bring everyone on the water, no matter what the disability is. If they can move a little bit in their core, then we can get people paddling on their own, and if they can't, we can get someone on the water in a double kayak, and they can still have that same experience, and an experience, that love that we get out of the sport as well.
What kind of feedback do you get from the disabled kayaker?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like anyone. I think everyone loves getting out on the water. I've met very few people that have said that they don't enjoy it, and I think it's just like a breath of fresh air, really. You get out there, and it's just a fantastic experience, whoever you are. So the feedback's always been amazing. It's like being a kid again. Like you can get out on the water, you can splash people, you can jump in, you can fall in and climb back in again, or get help getting back in again, and just sort of mess about and have a great time. So it's brilliant.
Why is this offer so important? What do you think?
I think I think it's important that people can choose what, like anybody, you can choose what sort of sport you want to take part in, and for somebody to be able to have access to paddle sports, there has to be an offer out there, and that's why making sure there's as much possibilities for people to get involved in the sport. Without it, it's impossible. And it's such a perfect sport for people with disabilities, because everybody can do it, for one, and two, that it's close to nature, and you can exercise, and it's social. And I think there's not many sports that you can do from little to I don't know, in your 90s. It's really a great sport for everyone.
What does today's inauguration of a new kayak station mean for you?
I think it's just it's important that the offer is in places where there's people to use it, and I think this part of Switzerland doesn't have any offers at the moment, and I think it's a really great thing that more people that can get involved in it, and so we can access more people and give the opportunity to more people to get involved.